Yo, what up? Another video giving my breakdown of this B-Hop Kovalev fight. Before we get into this, I'm going to give a shout out to Colossal Boxing Talk, CVT, your boy Jarrell, your boy Smooth Cat having me on this past week. Shout out to them. Look forward to working with them again in the future on something, collabing. We'll let you guys know when the time comes for that. But on to this breakdown of the alien Bernard Hopkins versus Sergey Krusher Kovalev. Now, this is going to be a real short video for the simple fact of the matter. I'm going to present all of you one question here, man. Just one simple question. Tell me one thing that Kovalev can offer in this fight that B-Hop has not already seen. I'll wait. I mean, call me being naive or whatever, but I don't think B-Hop would just go into this fight blindly, man. I think B-Hop seen something earlier in Kovalev to actually make him. I mean, you got to think he basically left talks with Stevenson and went straight into agreement with Kovalev that nobody seen coming, man. So that option for him to fight Kovalev had to always have been there. You know, it was like discussions happened like so quick, nobody could believe it. And before you knew it, Kovalev hadn't even fought the fight he was already signed to fight before he fought B-Hop, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. But my whole thing is this. There's only two ways I can see B-Hop losing this fight. One by knockout, of course. Everybody knows, hey, despite the experience factor, Kovalev, he does have power, and it's apparent that he has power in both hands. So if he connects and he does something that I've never seen happen before, and probably any of you have ever seen happen before, which is knock Bernard Hopkins out, hey, I mean, you got to give credit where credit due, despite Bernard's age. That's one way Kovalev can win this fight. And the second way, if B-Hop is 50, if B-Hop becomes his age in this fight, Kovalev can win this fight. Otherwise, he has nothing more or mere just a puncher's chance, in my opinion. Because I see Bernard Hopkins taking away Kovalev's advantage. I see Bernard Hopkins making this a real rugged fight on the inside, smothering Kovalev's punches, thus de-arming him, thus taking away that power advantage that Kovalev may have in this fight. I think Bernard, believe it or not, is probably going to have the faster feet. He's going to have the faster reactions. He's going to throw punches at weird angles. He's gonna offset Kovalev. I see him turning Kovalev. I don't see him giving Kovalev a chance to sit down on punches this fight. I don't think he's going to be able to plant his feet and really sit down on his punches. And I think when he does, when B-Hop sees that, expect a quick right hand out of nowhere. And B-Hop to, I see this going almost like the Tito Trinidad fight. Even though that was a younger B-Hop, that fighting style, he still can fight that particular style in this fight. I think he has enough left in the tank. So my final prediction for this fight, I'm going on a limb, but I think B-Hop is just B-Hop. I think B-Hop is the smarter fighter. He's the more experienced fighter. And like I said, outside of power, which is something that B-Hop has seen from other fighters before, I don't see any real true advantages that Kovalev would have in this fight. So if I have to give my prediction right now, it'll be Bernard Hopkins by decision. And this brings up a whole nother subject, man. By B-Hop beating this guy, if he were to beat him, we got to start talking pound for pound number one right now, man. And quite frankly, if not pound for pound number one, if he beats Kovalev, if he beats Stevenson, I'm sorry, Floyd, but we really need to start thinking about the best fighter of this generation. Right now, I have Floyd Mayweather in that position. Don't get me wrong. But we really need to start thinking best fighter of this generation if he were to beat Kovalev and then Stevenson. We really need to do that. You got to realize, man, this man is 50 years old. By this time next year, we could have a 50-year-old that has unified the light heavyweight division. Undisputed. All right, he's going for his third belt in this weight class, y'all. And if he pulls this off, which is a remarkable feat upon itself, the next step would be to be the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world. And if he's able to pull that off, we got to look at pound for pound lists. We got to look at ATG lists. We have to look at this era as a whole and find a place to put Bernard Hopkins. Because don't get me wrong, he's already at ATG, but what he's doing now is just unheard of. And my prediction, 12-round decision, Bernard Hopkins. Make a follow-up video after the fight. Until then, holla back at me.